Merry meet Gemini. Gemini sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign. This is a 2-week reading for all Geminis starting today, the 18th of January, 2025. This is Ariel Gatoga, and today I am reading with this beautiful Universal Tarot of Marseille, and I've already purified with this lovely Cedra by Roger and Gallet. You can find links to purchase these products in the video description of this video right here on YouTube. Let's see what's in the cards for all you gorgeous Geminis. We start with the beautiful Temperance card, followed by the Strength card, and then we have the Lovers card. So it's a very triumphy day. This is the day of these are called trumps or triumphs. And to triumph is everything for you today, because you can think of the pip cards, the minor arcana they call them, as sort of the day-to-day. And the trump cards, the major arcana or the triumphs, are capable of taking any of those tricks in the game of tarot. So you don't have to worry about anything today over this next couple of weeks, because you are triumphing. You are triumphing. It's just the nature of your being right now is to triumph. And it's better for you to not try to triumph, but just to allow the triumph to happen through you. Because this angelic elixir that's depicted by this Temperance card is one that's been happening for a while. And it's something that I'm just using these as images. So whatever image works better for you. But I'm using the image of a guardian angel because that's what's on the card. So this guardian angel of yours, this is your angel, and your angel is mixing up your potion that's specifically for you. So everything that this angel does for you and has for you is only going to work for you. If somebody else somehow were able to get a bit of your elixir, it wouldn't do anything good for them, or it wouldn't do anything at all for them, because it's not for them, it's for you. So whenever we see this, we always remind ourselves, okay, well, so there's healing, and there's a rebalancing happening, taking that middle road. And if I can drink this elixir, the healing happens. But we have to remind ourselves that we have to drink the elixir. And that's a symbol, symbolically drink the elixir. And not expect that the angel's going to somehow like force us to drink it or tie us down and give us an IV or something like that. It's not going to happen like that. It has to come from us. It's there for us, but we have to be the ones to take it. And so that's what's being talked about here. As you do that, remember that love brings up everything that's not like itself in order to heal and in order to harmonize. And so anything that's been stuck in the dark will come up as you drink this elixir. And you've been drinking this elixir, so it looks like some stuff is coming up. And at first glance, when stuff comes up, we think, oh no, that's horrible. All my inner demons, etc. And what we realize is that they're really not that. They're just parts of ourselves, sub-personalities, facets of our personalities that have been poorly programmed, based on very old, outdated coping mechanisms that we didn't even remember that we had. But they're in there making all kinds of results for us that we are unaware of. So as this elixir brings those things up, it's your job to turn and face them. Don't run away from them. Don't be afraid of these beasts within you, because they're there to help you. They're not there to hurt you, but they don't know what to do. They only know what to do based on what you told them to do when you first created them back when you were a little child, probably, trying to have some coping mechanisms that worked. And then as you grew up, you forgot all about it. You didn't even remember that you did that. So, but they're there. And so you don't want to, we're not there to kill them. We don't want to kill the poor things, but you don't want them to run amok either. So what do? We tame them. We train them. We allow them to transform. So whatever those things are, we just show them that, how much we love them, all those parts of ourselves. We love you very much. Thank you for trying to help me. And now I want to show you a different way. I want to show you what our goals are now. Those were very old goals from when I was little, but now this is what we want. And as you do that, then they become like servitors or beasts of burden that will help you and serve you. You are their master, just like a horse or a pet, but you have to create that relationship with them. You can't ignore them. And as you do that, what you're going to be able to do is listen more to that inner guidance, because you don't want to do this by yourself. You want to do this in the presence of your inner guide, because if you knew how to do it, you would have already done it already. So if you can ask this inner guide, that's the one with the arrow here, that's going to show you exactly how to do it and where to go and what to do and how to make things work for yourself again. Now, I have several meditations for this process of the strength card. One of them is the strength card meditation. And you can find all the Tarot Trump meditations right by going to the link in the video description of this video right on YouTube. There's one for the Temperance card, there's one for the Strength card, and there's also one for the Lovers card. And you may want to listen to some or all of those over the next couple of weeks. But there's also a meditation called Facets of Change. I think that's the meditation. I don't think that's either the meditation or the lecture that goes with it, but it's about the personality facets, and you can find it in the regular meditations on my website, arielscorner.com. arielscorner.com. Just click on the free meditations link and just glance through them. I think it's the one called Facets of Change, and it goes through a great process of finding these sub-personalities and reprogramming them. But so does that strength card meditation. Okay, we've got this 2 of coins. We've got another trump card, the Judgment card, and then the 3 of Swords. Now, the 3 of Swords is loss. The 3 of Swords is usually mourning, and it's a long time coming, right? So it's usually things that have been festering for a long time. And you don't need to necessarily go through much or any of this if you listen to guidance. And if you really work with yourself and you don't miss out on this opportunity, like I said, to reprogram these inner parts of you. Because what you have here is blessings, many, many blessings, almost too many blessings that you'll ever be able to count. And what you want to do is wake up to your good. You don't want to wait to have a wake-up call that's negative. You want to wake up now to your good. Now, you can mitigate most, like I said, if not all of this pain, of this grieving, of this loss, if you listen to that inner guidance and if you do wake up. Now, for many of you, what this is grief that you didn't go through long ago, that's been piling up. And you do have to go through it, but it doesn't have to take forever. You do need to go through it. You can't just skip over grief. That doesn't work. So if you've lost a relationship, if you've lost a job, if you've lost a loved one, if there's been loss in your life and you've been delaying your grief, you don't want to do that, because what happens is then it shows up as all kinds of weird stuff in your life. So you can listen to that inner guide in regards to going through that grief as well. And there's a sweetness to grieving that people sometimes don't realize. There's a positive side to it as well. So if you've been avoiding grief, you don't want to do that. But there is also this is indicating that some of the loss that you're headed toward is unnecessary and won't ever actualize itself if you listen to that still small voice within you. And you go ahead and work with this angelic elixir. Work to reorient yourself to these sub-personalities and retrain them and tame them so that they work on your behalf, listening for guidance rather than making stuff up for yourself, and not coming in with a bunch of impatience. You can't rush yourself, Gemini. So don't do it. Don't try. Especially not this. This is a powerful reading. I mean, really, out of 6 cards, 4 of them are these trump cards, and they are really powerful trump cards. So let's see, what's the Judgment card is the winner here. Like if you were playing the game, you'd have the winning hand with the Judgment card. So, but the Judgment card is where you want to really focus on with that is listening and opening up to your blessings. If you're looking at the grief, like I said, that's not bad. You want to go through it. But if you're looking at the grief and missing your blessings, that's not the idea either. You can do two things at once. You can physically open up your arms, look up to the sky and say, I am open and receptive to all the good the universe has for me. I am receiving. I'm receiving all my good right now. And mean it. And if you have to do that several times a day, do it, because you want to receive your blessings. And a lot of those blessings come along with this healing and with this reorienting and guidance, so that if you are going through some grief, you're going to be directed on the best and most efficient way to process that grief. And if grief is not necessary for you, you will be shown how to bypass it altogether. Right? But you can't rush. You have to take it one little step at a time, little by little. Slowly is holy. That's a great mantra right now. Slowly is holy. That you've got all kinds of support. Trump cards in and of themselves are support, but when you've got mostly trump cards, you are very supported by the universe. So take it easy on yourself, and take it one little step at a time and allow yourself to be helped, to be guided, and to be uplifted. You're going to do great. Thank you so much for spending some time with me, and we will see you in 2 weeks for another reading, Gemini. Until then, blessed be.